time.
Come on, move your head, move your head. Move your head, up and down. Come on, come on. Slip now, up and down. Spin out. Inside, 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 baby. Side to side, move your head.
Watch him now, watch him. Right, remember, he's got two hands, right? Damn, man, what the hell are you doing? This guy will knock you on your ass. Come on, Rock, it's not a game. You want to live in the hospital for 5 weeks this time? You thought I was tough? This jump will kill you.
All right.
Come on, get your head on your shoulders, man. Think about the fight, think about the fight. Clubber Lang's in here, he's trying to hurt you, Rock. He's trying to hurt you. Okay, here he comes. Jab, he's jabbing, he's jabbing, he's trying to hurt you. You gotta fight him, you gotta move.
Nothing in it, taking the beating. He's up against the rope. Can't get out of the corner.
He's hooking. Damn, Rock, come on. What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
I used to think the word discipline was boring, something that only served to tie us to a dull routine. You know that idea that having discipline is synonymous with a life without freedom? Well, that was my thought for a long time. And you know what? I'm not alone in this. How many of you have thought that discipline was just an excuse not to enjoy life? I know I used to think that too. But let me tell you something, the more time went by, the more I realized that without discipline, nothing really changes. Have you ever felt stuck, working hard but nothing truly happening in your life? I remember that feeling very well. I looked around and saw people moving forward, achieving things, while I was just standing still. It was frustrating. That's when I realized the problem wasn't the world, luck, or others. The problem was how I was handling my own life. The lack of discipline was holding me back. I would do a little today, rest tomorrow, and so on, always in cycles. If you're feeling this way now, it's because you're missing consistency. The key to my transformation, both physically and financially, was discipline. But let me explain, this didn't happen overnight. I didn't wake up one day and become a productivity machine. It was a process, one step at a time, and many times that path was difficult. The beginning is the hardest because you don't see results yet. And when you don't see results, the temptation to give up is huge. I remember my first days at the gym. I trained for weeks, pushed myself to the limit in exercises, and nothing seemed to change in my body. I thought, is it worth it? But something inside me told me to keep going, even without seeing immediate results. Discipline is that it's continuing when the rest of the world is saying it won't work. It's believing in the process, even when results haven't appeared yet. And that's exactly what happened. When I least expected it, the results started to show. I looked at myself in the mirror and saw that my physique was indeed changing. But more importantly, my mindset had changed first. I began to understand that true transformation starts in the mind. When you discipline your mind, your body and everything around you follows. I started applying this same mindset of discipline to my financial life. At the time, I had a regular, ordinary job like many people. There was nothing special about my day-to-day life. But I knew that if I wanted to break out of that routine, I needed to act differently. That's when discipline came back into play. I set clear goals, got organized, and committed to studying, learning, and entrepreneurship. It wasn't easy. Many times I wanted to give up, return to the easier path, but I knew that results came with consistency. Look, one thing I learned is that success, whether physical or financial, isn't about giant leaps, but about small daily steps. When you commit to improving a little each day, progress happens, even if slowly. It's like planting a seed. You don't see it grow immediately, but over time, if you keep watering and taking care of it, it blooms. One of the biggest lessons discipline taught me was about freedom. This is something nobody talks about much. We tend to think that freedom is doing whatever we want, whenever we want. But the truth is, true freedom comes from discipline. When you're disciplined, you gain control over your life. You stop being a hostage to circumstances, your impulses, and even your emotions. How many times have you skipped doing something you knew would move you forward, just because you weren't feeling it? I did that for a long time. But after I started being disciplined, I realized that the things I really wanted only came with effort and consistency. Discipline is the price we pay for freedom. I remember a specific moment that changed my perspective. I was having one of those tough days, tired, not wanting to do anything, and I had to decide between going to train or staying home. Everything in me wanted to stay on the couch, but I remembered something I heard once: discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't want to, and that's what made me get up and go to the gym. At the end of that workout, I felt amazing, not just physically, but because I overcame that internal battle. These moments are what truly shape who you are. Because deep down, it's not about the physique, it's not about having a beautiful body or earning more money, it's about the person you become in the process. It's about gaining confidence, knowing that you're capable of achieving anything when you truly dedicate yourself. Now, let me ask you a question: where do you need more discipline in your life? Maybe it's in your physique, your work, your relationships. It doesn't matter where. What matters is that you start acting. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it will never come. Start now with what you have. If you're waiting for a sign, here it is. This is what you needed to hear. Discipline will take you to places you never imagined. It will give you the body you want, help you reach your financial goals, and more importantly, transform you into a stronger person, both mentally and emotionally. The journey may be long, but it's worth it. And when you look back a few years from now, you will see that every effort, every sacrifice, every workout or extra hour of work all made sense, because that's what built who you have become. And this person is someone you will be proud of. If you found this message inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content that can help you transform your life.